During his time serving in the Navy SEALs, Matt had been deployed to Iraq and Afghanistan multiple times. He had seen and experienced things that most people couldn't even imagine. But it wasn't until he left the military that he truly realized the impact that his experiences had on him. Matt had always wanted to be a Navy SEAL. He had grown up watching action movies and idolizing the tough, fearless men on screen. When he joined the military at 18, he knew that he wanted to be a part of the elite group that he had always admired. But the reality of being a Navy SEAL was far different from what he had expected. His first deployment to Iraq was a wake-up call. The conditions were brutal, with temperatures soaring over 100 degrees and the constant threat of enemy fire. Matt and his team had to be constantly on alert, ready to defend themselves at a moment's notice. Despite the challenges, Matt was determined to succeed. He quickly earned the respect of his fellow SEALs with his strength and dedication. He was a natural leader and was soon given more responsibility on missions. Over the years, Matt was deployed to Iraq and Afghanistan multiple times. He saw and experienced things that most people couldn't even imagine. He watched as his fellow SEALs were injured or killed in action. He witnessed the devastation of war and the toll it took on the local population. But it wasn't just the physical danger that weighed on him. It was the mental toll that the constant stress and trauma had on him. He struggled with PTSD and other mental health issues, but he didn't want to admit that he needed help. He didn't want to seem weak or vulnerable. It wasn't until he left the military that he realized the full impact that his experiences had on him. He struggled to adjust to civilian life, feeling lost and disconnected from the world around him. He felt like he had lost a part of himself and he didn't know how to get it back. But over time, Matt began to find his way. He started talking to other veterans and sharing his experiences. He found that he wasn't alone in his struggles and that there were people who understood what he was going through. He also discovered a passion for helping others. He started working with veterans organizations, helping other veterans adjust to civilian life and find the support they needed. He found that helping others was a way to heal himself and make a difference in the world. Looking back on his time serving in the Navy SEALs, Matt knew that it had been one of the most challenging and rewarding experiences of his life. He had seen and experienced things that most people couldn't even imagine, but he had also learned the importance of resilience, strength, and compassion. Matt's story is a reminder of the sacrifices that our military members make every day. It's also a reminder of the toll that war can take on our mental health and the importance of seeking help when we need it. But most of all, it's a story of hope and resilience, and the power of finding purpose and meaning in our lives.